Dakun said I should tell you to list the hospitals you have built. Nana
that's easy.
So you say you get it.
I can give you
so if you look at these benchmarks, how would you say that you do a proper assessment? The economy, you look at health, the infrastructure, and issues of unemployment have been dealt well adequately, for which perhaps John Mahama is not even needed at all, and that we need a continuation of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Okay, so I once again, good morning. I want to start my lesson by reading a post by Gabby Asariotredakun on Facebook, dated October 31st, 2016.
Where's the post? Let me see whether it's a legitimate one.
Oh, please do.
Okay.
He says, quote, "The NDC is campaigning on infrastructure, and this is what a university don says about it. The economy is number 1, the economy is number 2, the economy is number 3, because when we have a better economy, all other sectors perform well. Building a hospital is very good thing, but that is not how it is done. If you have existing hospitals and you lack doctors, your doctors are going on strike. You do not have enough medicine. Don't go and build another hospital." Listen to Gabby. Then he said you have to ensure that the existing ones function properly. That is the detail Mahama fails to give. Today,
what's your point with this?
The point I am making is that the economy. Now the question every household is asking, was it to say? Simple. And this morning, you have shown the video of the respected Dr. Michael Adu.
I was only paying homage to
I beg you.
I
beg you, please. You have shown his video, and the more I watch it, I became heartbroken. Akufo-Addo and Bawumia took this man to his early grave. Painfully.
You cannot conclude.
Please, I beg you. The man out there is not a young man to lie. The man out there has no interest lying. He is above 74 years. The man says that over 30 years of my life savings, Akufo-Addo and Bawumia, through a dubious DDEP, have denied him access to that savings. Look, when we were in Lagos, Dr. Michael Adu, there to me, and co used to come to Tingis, John Scotte building, and encourage us to save in most of these banks and most of these financial institutions. What have we seen? We woke up one morning, Akufo-Addo told us that there shall be no haircuts. Lied to us. I've never seen a leader. People trusted him and decided that he would be deceiving and lying to his people than what we have seen today. Over 61 billion Ghana cedis of people's interest payment and principal payment lost through the DDEP like a military regime. For the first time, we saw a retired chief justice go on demonstration. You come and sit here and gaslight people. You come and sit here and make it look like you have done us a favor. You come and sit here and look Ghanaians in the face and tell them that you have built hospital. Are you serious? When COVID struck, when COVID came to this country, where were they keeping the people? Were they keeping them in Akufo-Addo's cathedral? When COVID came, and that if you want to assess the vision, please, if you want to assess the vision of a leader, you will see what he does in good time. 4 years, what were you doing? You were putting $58 million into a bottomless hole for 4 years. Today, that hole is the most useless thing ever done. Instead of apologizing to Ghana, you are sitting here saying you have done what better. Yesterday, did Bawumia tell Ghanaians why he and Akufo-Addo decided to put $58 million, not cedis, into a hole? Did he tell them that $58 million dollars. Do you know the number of jobs it can create to young people of this country? You use $58 million in digging a hole. Are you mad? Are you crazy? And Ghanaians are going through this pain for 8 years.
Be careful with your
No. You see, no. Listen,
hold now and be raving.
No. You see, I am in pain this morning.
But the fact that you are in pain, that
I want. No, please. Please.
No. Kofi Amel.
No, but you see,
please don't be saying crazy and mad.
It's either your flag bearer or it's you. Come on, don't do that.
It is the height of madness to use $58 million to dig a hole.
Your words.
No, is it not madness? 58 million. Roland, if $58 million is Akufo-Addo's hard-earned money, would he use it to dig a hole? Would he do that? Look, the pain in the hearts of Ghanaians does not require us to romanticize issues. I would not do it.
I was only saying speak with Jacob.
People, if you dig a hole with $58 million, would your sanity not be questioned? A hole. And Roland, I beg your pardon. Listen, you have a situation where this government decided that they were going to use $2 million on a sky train. That money is locked up with a company, no sky train. $2 million. Kambamia tell Ghanaians how many jobs?
Well, we thought it was for feasibility, but that's it.
Feasibility.
Yes.
And where's the money? Where's the sky train? It's gone under the drain. We are told that this government spent another $2 million motor angel for the motorway job. It never happened. Do you know how many jobs that $2 million can create? One, $40 million on a so-called Ejapa royalty deal. No deal, our money is gone. Do you know the amount of jobs that this can create? You wake up one morning, Roland, to find out that the minister of state had kept over $1 million under her bed. You see how smart the Akufo-Addo ministers were? At the time they were taking people's savings through DDEP, they were keeping their monies under their bed. You see what they were doing? You have saved your money with banks. You decided to use your money to buy Akufo-Addo bonds. When the time came, pay us back. He never. But he was keeping his money under his bed. So it is safe. You see how dubious these people have been with the governance of this country. Now on this platform, he said, John Mahama said, he's not a magician to create jobs. You see, sometimes if you come on shows and you are not careful, you say what you are not supposed to say. You sit on this platform and peddle bare-faced lies. John Mahama never said anywhere that he's not a magician to create jobs. So I dare you. I dare you.
During the IEA debate, one-on-one.
No,
respect yourself.
You ask me a question.
Demonstrate humility and withdraw that statement. But because hold on,
please.
Kofi Amel, please. Kofi Amel, I remember vividly when you were speaking. I never interjected you. And let me be clear and categorical. That John Dramani Mahama was interviewed or had an interaction with a small audience in the studios of GTV. And that was when he made a statement that it was a response to a question about people saying there were not enough jobs. And he said incubators, etc., had been created with various state agencies. And that if people don't go, or young people don't go there and access them and work, then they wouldn't get it. And then he also said that it was not by means of being posing as a magician, or it's not by magic that you tend to get money into your pocket. That it is only by ways and means if you go and access and work. And it was reported in the media that way. But that was not exactly what he said. We have to be categorical. But I allowed you to go with it because I thought maybe EDJ will respond. No, it's okay. No, I just wanted to put that into perspective. And let me be categorical. When you were talking, I never interjected. You said so many things, and I think respectfully, it's a bit out of character for you to be doing that.
But it's also unfortunate.
So please continue.
You sit
Because when he used words like mad and all that, I told him that it was ungentlemanly. Please continue.
You see, let me say this, and I'll repeat. I will be considered a mad person if I dig a hole with $58 million. My family will disown me. They will say, no, Tagbomel Asio in Ewe. Because for me to go and dig a hole with $58 million, my people will not be proud of me. But you see, that's even aside. This morning, we are being told that Akufo-Addo Bawumia have created more hospitals. When you came to power, the NDC had gone to Parliament and signed 8 hospital projects with Vamed. Parliament approved the loan and everything. You came and delayed the project. Now you call it your project. Do you know the genesis?
The Eurojet project.
When did you go to Parliament? No,
Eurojet project.
As for Eurojet, you don't even know about Eurojet.
Please, if you have points, please write that. No, please. You are being rude.
I'm focused.
No, you are being rude.
You have no idea.
And then you are interjecting. Please allow your co-panelists to flow. I think that it helps us have a very decorous conversation.
Roland,
please.
Roland, John Mahama went to Barclays. Barclays gave us $300 million promissory notes. We gave it to Eurojet, and that is what they use for those projects. If you don't know, I'm telling you. 2, when John Mahama decided to invest in Ghana East, Rich Hospital, and others, what was Akufo-Addo doing? When COVID came to this republic, it was these hospital projects that became lifesavers. Nobody went into the cathedral when COVID came. That's how you assess the vision of a leader. For 8 years, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Akufo-Addo have to together destroy the international reputation of this country.
And how did they do that? You can't make those conclusions.
There's a young man called Michael Blackson.
Okay.
He's a comedian. Go right now on Facebook or his Twitter page. He said, Ghana stole my money through DDEP. It's there. City FM online. That is how you have destroyed the image of this country. Now he says, John Mahama says, you create job through 24-hour economy. Unexplained. Dr. Bawumia's own life story tells you how 24-hour economy works. He said when he was in London, he does taxi driving 8 hours. You move and go and do another cleaning job for 8 hours and what have you. So he himself, his life shows how you do a 3 shift in a day. How is this difficult for anybody to know? But I understand. Because the MPP had a consultant who told them that the 24-hour economy policy program is believable and Ghanaians can see the prospect. And so they should do everything to undermine it. And that is why they've been running all kinds of adverts on it. But you see, if you want to assess the vision of a leader, it is what he leaves for the predecessor. Before John Mahama left, he left Akufo-Addo $250 million in the sinking fund, uncontested. Before he left $274 million in the stabilization fund. In fact, that is the amount we used, $200 million when COVID came. That's a leader. He thinks about tomorrow. If you want a trustworthy leader, young people of this country, you will see a president who left you ESLA that had given you in excess of 30 billion Ghana cedis in 8 years, uncontested. If you want to see a leader, a John Mahama, the Heritage Fund, the Ghana Exim Bank, we took it to Parliament and passed the law that allows you to take a certain percentage on our export duties at the port to create. When the NPP came, they gave it to the likes of Wuntumi, the regional chairman in Ashanti region. We can't access those monies again. So we are looking at a president with vision. Look, many years ago.
So let me go to you. I told you to.
No, 30 seconds.
No.
Many years ago, Adenta, Medina, and others were synonymous with no water. It was John Mahama as vice president with Mills as president that expanded water into those catchment area. Today, people don't complain as it used to be in the past. That is how you assess. Don't come and sit here and let it look like you have created heaven. The same Afrobarometer report says about 82% Ghanaians believe that Ghana is heading to
Solomon,
the wrong direction.
going by
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Going by this benchmark and your own assessment, do you think that Ghanaians are right in trying to use these benchmarks to choose a leader? And why do you think that we've arrived at this point? 82% saying we're going in the wrong direction. Of course, we know that people in excess of 80% want free SHS to stay, as well as one village, one dam, a number of them as well. But the key indicators of unemployment, the healthcare issues, the health infrastructure, and then the economy. Why should it become a key issue based on your own assessment?
Roland, Ghanaians are right, and these